Hello students. Today's sports chapter is the continuation of chapter 1, that is importance of massage. Okay, in chapter 1 we have studied about the history, about the definition of massage, medium which is used during massage, effect of massage and direction of massage. Okay, today we'll see the different types of massage, how they are effective, and which all types of massage are there. Classification of massage. There are several different types of massage strokes, and each may be varied by adding more or less pressure using different parts of the hand or changing the direction of the stroke. These different types of massage strokes will produce different effects. Okay, this is a small uh, introduction, you can say, about what we are going to learn in today's topic, that is chapter 2, importance of massage. Swedish system of massage. The first one is Iffelrage, also known as superficial stroking. The second one is Petrissage kneading, also known as squeezing, friction, tapotement, percussion, also known as vibration, and shaking. These are different types of Swedish massage which are implemented, and these types we will be going through in this topic, how they are implied, what all the pressures are there, what is the aid used for it, and medium for the massage. There in front of us there are 7 different types of massage, so one by one we'll be going through. The first one is Effulrage, that is also known as superficial stroking. Effulrage, the stroking of the skin is performed with the palm of the hand to stimulate deep tissues, or with fingertips to stimulate sensory nerves. These strokes is categorized as being either superficial or deep. So student, this is the small definition of the first Swedish massage, that is Effulrage. Okay, so I'll just explain you how it is done. Effulrage, or the superficial stroking, may either follow the contour of the body itself, or it may relate to the direction of the underlying muscle. Okay, superficial. Now, in this superficial, that is superficial means the strokes or the massage you will be giving, it won't be much harder or deeper. Okay, in this there are two types. There, one is just to tap up, or the second one is the deep stroke. Now we'll see the what is meant by deep stroke. Deep stroke should follow the course of vein and lymphatic vessel to force fluid in the vessels backward towards the heart. Means deep strokes, this stroke direction must be towards the heart. Okay, you have to push the blood towards the heart when you are applying, and the stroke will be harder and it will be deeper also. Ideally, at least one hand should be in contact with the skin at any given point in time. This may be achieved by stroking the skin in one direction and lightly gliding the hand back to the starting point. Another method involves staggering the strokes. The strokes of one hand being just before the other hand leaving the surface of the skin. Light effleurage is generally done at both the beginning and end of the massage. During the initial stage of the treatment, effleurage relaxes the athlete and serves to indicate the areas that will be massaged. At the conclusion of the treatment, the stroke serves to calm down any nerves that may have become irritated during the massage. Now, students, before you go for deep massage, there is a common understanding that we have to give light massage first to the muscle so that muscle will be understand that the blood flow will be uh, smooth in that area in which you are going to massage. And after giving the deep massage to the particular muscle, then there is conclusion massage, that is also known as calm down massage. This will help when while giving the deep massage, if any nerve is irritated because of the massage, it will help to cool down because we will be forcing the blood to move on smoothly in the irritated nerves. Okay. The next one is patrissage, that is kneading. This method of massage involves the lifting and kneading of the skin subcutaneous tissue and muscle with the finger or hand. Okay. Now we'll see the details of this type of massage. The skin is gently lifted between the thumb and fingers or the fingers and palm and gently rolled and kneaded in the hand. For this reason, patrissage is often performed without the use of a lubricant. Now students, we commonly know that when we are performing a massage, there is a medium like you can use talc powder or oil to massage the specific region. Okay. But in this patrissage, if you apply powder or oil, you cannot grab the muscle in your palm, between your palm and your fingers. Okay, for that sake, this while performing this type of massage, you shouldn't use lubricants. The kneading action tends to create movement between muscles bands, so improves elasticity and flexibility. Okay students, when this massage, why it is applied, it is not just to regulate your blood flow in the area of the muscle, but it also helps to increase your elasticity of your body as well as the flexibility of the muscle. Okay. The next type of massage is squeezing. This method implies to grasp the muscle or muscle group with both hands. Push both hands across the direction of the muscle to stretch it sideways. Then push and pull with alternate hands causes cross stretching of the fibers between the hands. This technique creates transverse movement between the deep layer of the muscle tissue, different muscles and between muscles and bone. Okay, in this it is like you have to grab the muscle with your both the hands and you have to push it in alternate direction. It like if a muscle is in anterior side, you have to push it in opposite direction, that is transverse direction. Then the muscle will get a deep stretch between the muscle tissue or different types of muscles or between muscles and bone. The next one is friction. The goal of friction massage is to mobilize muscle and separate adhesions in muscles, tendon fibers, or scar tissues that resist movement and causes pain. There are two basic types of friction massage: circular and transverse circulation. Now we'll see what is circular and transverse circulation massage. Friction massage is applied with the thumb working in circular motion. Okay. In transverse friction massage, the thumb stroke the tissue from opposite direction. When treatment a large when we are treating a large muscle, the elbow can be used in place of thumb. In each case, sufficient force is applied so that the pressure will be reaching deep into the tissue. Bend lightly and gradually progress to firmer, harder, and deep stroke. To achieve the optimal effect of friction massage, the massage should be placed in a relaxed position. Many times, friction massage is painful, especially when triggered points are the target of the treatment. Now, students, as we said, friction. Friction means you all know that when two bodies are rubbed, friction is created. Common understanding it is. In this, there are two types. There are two types, that one is circular and the another one is transverse. Okay. In circular, when we are rubbing the muscle in circles, that is called as circular. And when we are pressurizing the muscle in a particular direction, that is transverse direction, it is called as transverse friction. Okay. Now there is one difference in this, that in spite of applying your thumb or your palm on a larger muscle, like you can, in body there are larger muscles like your back, upper back, your thighs, these are your chest also, your larger muscle. When you are applying the force with finger or your palm, the force will not be sufficient to relax your muscle. Okay. For that purpose, you can use your elbows also to get the effect, to get the harder effect on the muscle. So the resultant of your massage will be fulfilled. Even the athlete will be feeling that he is getting the pressure on the muscle, and as the deep massage is applied, so it has to be harder. So for bigger muscles you can use elbow also. But only thing is that you have to apply the pressure. Whenever you are applying the pressure with your thumb, with your palm, with your elbow, you need to see the capacity of the athlete. Okay. If he is able to bear the pain, then only, or sorry, not the pain, if he is able to bear the pressure, then only you have to apply harder pressure. Okay. You have to judge it. Because when the muscles, like when you have done workout, a particular muscles, like if a runner has sprained his calves, then you have to be very careful when you are applying the pressure on the triggered muscle, because already the muscle will be in pain. If you apply the harder pressure on it, then definitely the athlete will be suffering the adverse effect of the massage. Okay. The next one is tapotement, that is precaution. Tapotement involves the gentle tapping or pounding of the skin. These are techniques used under hands, alternatively working very quickly and rhythmically. There is a wide variety of application, including clapping, hacking, and beating. In an alternate form of tapotement, a cupped hands is used. Now we'll learn it in brief. A tapotement variation that promotes relaxation of irritated nerves ending is found in the form of rhythmic style. The finger lightning touching the skin in an alternate manner, as if you are typing on a keyboard. Here, the techniques are using with your both the hands alternatively. Like when you are like if you're giving a massage on a athlete back, then you can use these variations. Like the athlete will be feeling it in a variety of manner. Like you can use like clapping, you can use hacking, you can use, you can beat also. Like beating is like in a moderate manner. Okay, he should feel the pain. Like imagine if you're giving massage to the backbone, like spine, that the uh, besides your spine there is a muscle which will be a protective layer for your spine. There you can use such clapping or beating, and even cupped. Nowadays new techniques are also have come up, like they use hot cups to isolate the affected area. The next one is vibration. A vibration movement can be applied using the hand or the fingers depending on the size of the area being stimulated. Therapists are using it for the stimulation of acupuncture points and channels. Okay, it's vibration means it just you have to vibrate, means just you have to rub the muscle in a circular manner or transfer manner, doesn't matter, it is just for stimulation. You can use this method in the when you are giving a massage to a beginner, or in the beginning also you can use this vibration technique to stimulate. Then you can use the other types of massage whichever you find you needed for the athlete. The last one is shaking. This is applied by using one or both hands to gently grasp the muscle towards its end and to loosely shake the muscle with small amplitude from side to side. It is also particularly good as a closing movement to finish the massage, as it leaves a good feeling and relaxation. I hope you have liked the chapter, as most of them were unaware about different types of massage. Most of them will be going to massage center also, but what they will be doing with them, they were unaware. Now next time, whenever you are going to a massage parlor, that time will come to know what the person and is doing with you, and which type of massage is given to you. Thank you. Stay fit and healthy.